Castranger.
Well, do we have a treat for everyone this week? We have a very full room.
It's a full house.
Wait. Cell?
No.
Is that you?
No.
My child, you've returned to us!
The prodigal
we
caster.
missed you!
No, you didn't.
Yeah?
Did.
I've been listening to old episodes of Castranger where you were on. We were talking about Zoeter and stuff. I miss you.
Well, guess what? I lied. I'm leaving.
And also,
Barry Kate Olsening this.
we got the return of Mr. Savage Caster.
Oh, hello. I am also here.
He's playing with a Dinobot.
Yeah, I bought a Dinobot.
I just realized we got, like... This is probably the first... I think this is the first time you and I have ever been on the show together.
Yeah,
That might be true,
it is.
And we got...
Milestone.
The two Jaegers from the story mode.
What?
Paul's literally calling me.
Oh.
Wow.
Hold on. Let me just check the link.
And
Tell
Two
Paul,
seconds.
no, tell Paul to come in here. We're talking about new Kamen
yeah, have him
Rider.
join us. We're talking about Zio. And Emily's here, in person this time.
So we won't have audio mistakes.
Wait, there's an option to be on the show but not be in person?
Yeah, we do it over Discord.
Well, shit.
Hey, you're welcome to join us any week you want.
Man, I wish I would known that before I paid for Lyft.
I'm back from the void.
I'm just kidding.
Back
I'm
from the
glad to
Back
be
from
here.
the silent realm because I accidentally didn't record your audio last week. Woo! Fuck me!
It's okay, we can hear Emily this time.
It's okay. I thought it was actually funny to hear people reacting to you but not having the actual.
Was that Emily?
It was like it was
Oh, yeah.
that Twitch stream where the guy's like listening to music and he's singing along, but he's got headphones in and he forgot that the stream can't hear his music, so all
Wow.
they can hear is him singing along.
That's adorable.
It's like the guy that watched porn in college without headphones.
I think he did that on purpose.
That's everyone at college.
I'm doing it now.
I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, Dimension 7.
So
Watching the better show.
So we, so yeah, amazing timing. We got hit with a shit ton of fucking Zeo scans.
Last week was just the first leak from a Butobasol machine.
I'm doing that gesture of that Disney guy played by John Goodman doing the
Hacha.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the when
Time
the
out.
sun hits.
What's
it just
Zeo?
right.
The new Kamen Rider. It's
Oh.
spelled Z-I-O.
Oh,
So he's an uncle?
I am supposed to
Sorry.
mention
No,
something.
no, that.
Hold on. Sorry, what?
He's an uncle?
That's.
I don't get
It's
it.
an Italian. Zio is uncle in Italian.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that the joke? With
In
Emily
Japanese,
Leo?
it means Time King.
Oh.
So I was talking. Okay, so I am asexual, and our flag for the asexuals is violet, black, white, and gray.
I thought you were going to say Violet from The Incredibles.
Well, she's
Violent.
She could be asexual. I don't know. But anyway, so I noticed the colors, and I posted this on an asexual group, and they were like, "That's amazing! It is. He looks like an ace flag or she. We don't know yet." I can drop my.
There's a
phone.
lot of people talking about how they think
How about
that...
we get to that when we get to that?
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was told to say that Ace, it could, or no, not Ace, sorry, Zio could be, asexual themed rider, because riders rarely ever, have any kind of sexual relationship unless they're space gods.
They don't really poke their
Like the
bikes
average-
in.
But
Kamen
the
Rider
jokingly said it's Kamen Rider Ace, but I'm pretty sure there already is a Kamen Rider Ace.
No, there's an Ultraman Ace.
No, isn't there?
Kamen Rider Blade's default form is called Ace form.
Yeah, what about? Wasn't there one of the 4 ones from the movie called Ace?
From the Blade movie?
Yeah.
No, it was Glaive, Lark, and Lance.
Yes, you're right.
The fact that you know that off the top of your head is
Oh, yeah.
equal parts amazing and equal parts sad.
I mean, I do too.
That's the way I live my life.
It just screams.
But
virgin.
anyway, so keep in mind, I love Build Suit. It's beautiful, but the thing is, Build Suit is not really all that out there. It is a very stock kind of nothing, no risks suit.
Which I like. That's what I like about it.
It is. It's very much like Double, but different colors.
I think the edgiest thing it did was just take the half and half thing and just turn it diagonal.
Yeah. Now, whereas the suit for Zio looks really original. I can't really liken it to much.
We'll get to that when we see those.
I like the written in the eyes.
And Dimension, yes, we do appreciate gay people. They're wonderful people.
We
Yeah.
appreciate
And
everyone
they
as long
keep-
as you're
they-
not a terrorist.
They keep the economy going with their purchases of small dogs. Like,
That's the best take on it I've ever
Oh,
heard.
you know what I found out?
And scarves that are out of season.
I found out. You ever look something up on the internet you probably never do just to see if you could? So I was like, man, what was the legality if I were to own a fox? Like, what would the legality of that? So I went online. I found out if I want to have a fox that's from Canada, no way. Like, I have to own a zoo for that. or have a backyard with garbage. Two, but if I wanted to say import, well, because they're scavengers in the city. Okay, so if I wanted to import one from Russia, and they're called the White Russian Domesticated Fox,
those things, yeah.
I could, but it would cost me about, all said and done, $10,000.
You're going to
GoFundMe started.
Yeah, so I said this to a friend of mine at my work, i.e. Starbucks, and they said, well, you couldn't, like, take them for a walk around here. I'm like, want a fucking bet? Like, I'm walking a literal...
That sounds like a fucking challenge.
I'm walking a literal, barely domesticated predator down the street on a leash. You want to tell me what I can and can't do?
I've said before, like, the thing with, like, I know this isn't the topic exactly, but, like, I've actually raised raccoons, like, orphan raccoons.
Yeah.
And the whole thing is, you do want to eventually let them go. Like,
Yeah.
any wild animal, you want at some point to let it go.
Fly.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't think it would ever happen, but, you know, like, you ever, like, you fantasize about something,
Oh, for sure.
and then you just talk it out, and it's real in your head, but it'll never happen.
Speaking of talking it out, I feel like if we put Cell and Tom and one or two other people in a room, we could have a fucking separate talk show podcast about fucking whatever, and you guys will be able to populate it. No problem.
I'm down.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
only...
God. Oh, I hate
Bringing
showing-
back that podcast
I
you
hate
did a long
showing this
time ago.
picture.
Area of effect?
Area
I
of
hate
effects.
showing this
Oh, I
picture
tend to
'cause I'm
completely
so-
non sequitur. Like, let me talk for Kamen Rider Black for a minute. Okay, now this show, I'm about halfway through this show. I haven't even gotten to Shadow Moon yet, which everyone tells me is what makes the show amazing, but I already love it.
It's a good thing you have 3 hours, Lane.
Yeah,
But
right?
I mean, like, okay, first of all, Bilgenia is fucking amazing. He literally, okay, so Golgum is the worst criminal organization I have ever seen, because their plots are so needlessly complicated, there's no way they could succeed. In the episode that I watched last night, they're putting together a plan. Bilgenia literally walks in and says, what are you up to this time? And they're like, you know, they tell him the plan. He's like, all right, I'm just going to stand here and watch you fail. He just throws shade at them, and they failed. Now, these plans are ridiculous. The one that gets me the most is, okay, I've talked to Chris about this, is they hired a human guy, like a human being, not a mutant, to crash his car into people daily. So they required medical attention. Then they would send a fake ambulance with actually trained personnel, but not real personnel. They would take them to a
Medically
fake,
trained monsters.
Yeah, they actually...
No, these were people. These weren't the monsters. These were people they hired, but they weren't medical professionals, but they were trained like black market.
Oh.
So they go to a fake full hospital with fake but yet well-trained doctors, fixed these people, and then said, hey, you feeling happy about how I fixed your broken leg? Why don't you join my military training program?
So their evil plan was healthcare and propaganda?
Yeah, so basically, do you want free healthcare? Here, join my army.
When they could have easily, shocker, transmogrified them while they were healing them?
Like, literally, you could have just sent that same guy to the side of the road with a pamphlet. Like, this is during, like, you know, the late 80s. There wasn't really, like, this is before the economic boom in Japan.
Do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior, Shadow Moon?
So is that actually what they did?
Yeah, and
in
the thing
the
they
show?
got, they'd apparently been doing it for 6 months with Kamen Rider Black didn't know. And they got like 7 guys.
Wow.
That's it. And then, of course, Kamen Rider Black is driving, you know, Kamen Rider Black, his superpower is driving by at just the right time and say, Golgum, you know, put a stop to it in a minute. There was another one where they had a death laser, which, of course, it was a death laser, but it was solar powered. They then, against Bilgenia's advice, they tell Kamen Rider Black, we have this death laser, we're going to fire it in the city in 2.5 hours.
Wow.
Don't stop us. He drove a fucking bike through it. He just said road sector.
let's get to the news.
Hang on.
I got one more. I got
Lane,
one
you
more.
were saying?
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, Gar, wasn't there an episode of Gavon or whatever where, like, the villains were like, we're gonna steal Mount Fuji and sell it to the highest bidder?
Yes.
I got one more. The plan actually last night was, let's give this little girl superpowers so she can win at sports. And I'm like, and they actually said, it's like, humans don't think women are capable of anything. We'll change that. And I was like, oh, that's actually pretty fantastic. However, somehow that causes the world to unravel and they take over.
Their evil plan was making a little girl good at sports.
Yes.
Jesus.
And that would destabilize society so they could take over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it of course unraveled because Kamen Rider Black drove a bike through their plans.
Literally, I
That's how
imagine.
you do it.
How dare girls be good at sports?
Yeah.
No, how dare F you one girl in particular.
Yeah,
yeah.
All right.
Anyway, that's my rant about Golden.
So silly.
Now I'd like to talk about the economy.
Yeah, the Kamen Rider economy. The economy. There was a good joke in there somewhere. Okay,
Wait, does
so we got
that-
last night the actual
Nice.
drop of the first Kamen Rider Zeo scans.
So
okay.
fucking yes.
This is the new rider.
That's
Yeah.
the writer.
That's
Looks
it.
cool.
I know, right?
Is it like a time?
Yes,
thing?
it's a.
Yeah.
It's a his face is
His
a
face is a
wristwatch.
watch, and the thing down his chest is like the
The
strap.
Okay, I want to say this. I actually like this look.
Yeah.
Okay, unlike Drive, where the tire is so goddamn distracting,
Right.
I think that actually looks like the fact that it's a watch wrist doesn't like
It's not distracting.
it doesn't clash. It goes
Hey,
with the suit.
Hey, Sal,
Yes.
see the the hands on the clock on the face?
Yeah.
What time is it? Look, no, see, this isn't a joke.
Okay. I thought you were making like the what time is it?
No, I mean, what
Game time. Well, I can only see one. So
It's 10:10.
oh, though I thought you meant like the second one.
No, like the two big ones. It's 10:10 for 20.
Because it's the 20th Heisei Rider.
I can't believe just the
Also,
little
ZO,
details.
ZO20.
That's good. And like I was saying, like the ticks on the watch, they don't look like the fact that it's a watch. It doesn't like
Now-
those look like they belong on a rider mask.
He has
those little
penis
ticks.
fingers. I'm gonna bring that
The
up.
penis fingers.
And I don't know the significance of it yet, but if you look on his helmet, there's a little tiny emblem that almost looks like IXI.
It kind of does. Oh my god.
Oh shit! I can't not see it.
Tony's still listening to us.
Guys, you know what it is, right?
No.
It's another way of saying 12. It's
Yeah.
1X 12.
I guess.
But it really looks like
It does. Like it looks cooler as IXI, but I think that's actually what it's supposed to be. IXI
Yeah.
110 1.
And it's right underneath the 12.
It's right under the 12 mark.
Oh, you know, that's probably it.
The wrist thing is not his transformation device. It's just for holding the gimmick.
Or-
item.
Yeah.
Or we could take this to mean they do listen to our show.
Really?
Hey man, I made a joke and I put a video up inserting Kamen Rider Rogue into the Long Man meme, and there is a picture of them making a joke with the thing that he's the Long Man. I like to think they noticed it because of my YouTube thing.
Right?
Which they probably didn't. They probably just saw, hey, you look like that guy.
Yeah.
I actually do like this look, though. I think it's neat looking.
It is.
Now, it could be because you were coming right off of X-Aid, and like, I just hate that look on X-Aid.
Oh god.
Well, I mean, I always hated Exade himself.
No, I
Well,
like
the base
it.
form I
The
don't
fucking
mind. It's
eyes.
every other form he has.
Anyways,
Well,
You don't like X8's regular eyes? Wait till you see what Zeo's X8 form looks like.
Lovely.
So yeah, if you look in the back poster, that is not a secondary form for him, but as the secondary rider, Kamen Rider Gates.
That's
bad.
cool.
And the difference is, Zeo's got the text for rider spelled in hiragana, and or it might be katakana, one or the other.
It's kind of.
And then Gates has rider spelled in hiragana.
Or it's a butterfly.
Well, I hope to God Kamen Rider Gates doesn't get seduced by a random ghost.
Oh,
That was a weird episode.
What's on his mask?
They both say rider.
No, like on the forehead.
It looks like a
Is that another? Is that a whole clock?
I think the idea is Zeo's based on like a Rolex,
And
and
he's
I
a
think
digital
Gates is
clock,
based
yeah.
on like a digital sport watch.
I want there to be an enemy that's based off those calculator watches.
Oh my god.
I do like Gates' design. He looks like what's interesting is they both have like the same bodysuit design,
Yeah.
but the helmets are different.
Are they gonna go back in time and meet like the first rider ever who's a sundial theme?
I mean, they do have belts that have
No, he's
the year written on them.
he's a monolith.
It's like oh my god.
They're interesting though. Their belts do have displays that have the year written on it.
Yeah?
And what people notice looking real close is Zeo's says 2018 and Gates says 2068 from 50 years in the future,
Ooh.
which
Maybe that's
leads
where
into
Ultimate King is
which
from.
leads into the rumored plot discussion that we're going to talk about next. But first, let's go through the rest of these scans.
So there's the belt.
So now we're looking at his belt, which is called the Jiku driver for time and space driver.
I'm gonna say that wristwatch drops a little too far. I think that
Yeah,
should have
don't-
ended at the belt.
Yeah, look, it's right where his dick is.
Yeah.
It's a cod piece.
It's like it's the thing barbarians have. I can't remember.
Cod piece.
Loincloth.
Loincloth. That's what I'm
Oh,
thinking.
I
of.
thought you like.
I'm
when
I'm
it's
kind of
called-
digging it, you know, as long as it's not flopping around.
So
Oh,
the,
We'll
God.
see.
Imagine-
We'll see.
Oh
You know,
no.
Japanese
Takes off
traditional
as a weapon.
underwear did.
So,
Yeah.
so the gimmick this year is called the rider watches,
Ride watches.
ride watches, And the cool thing is, they're electronic. So we're back to electronic gimmicks.
So each of the forms have these little handheld watch faces that you rotate to get the face on, and then you click the button on it, and then put it in the belt.
Yeah.
And
So it's a stopwatch.
Yeah, exactly. And anyone who's ever used a stopwatch, you know how satisfying it is when, like, you know, someone crosses the finish line, you just go, like, it's always such satisfying to press it.
You just go.
Yeah.
So the way the belt works is, the left, if you're looking straight at it, the left side is where you put in the ride watch for which rider it is, which would be Zeo or Gates so far, and the other side is where you put the Legend Rider watches to transform into his other forms. So, looking at this scan, we can see that Zeo has forms for Build and Exade, and I'm going to zoom in real close on this Exade form, because I want to know if you guys agree with me. This form looks like fucking nightmare fuel.
Let me see.
It's really
the
creepy
eyes
looking.
are because we're used
So
to
there's
seeing,
Exade on the left cell, and then there's the form that he uses.
we're used to seeing
That looks cool.
That looks like something Daft Punk would perform.
Yeah.
we're used to seeing Exade with eyes, like they're the riders with eyes, and then
Yeah.
seeing him without eyes.
Let's
is
see.
kind of
Let's see what.
creepy.
I love the ghost one.
Yeah.
So moving down, Gates gets forms for Ghost and Drive, and I think those look great.
Man, Gates
Why
has
is-
great taste.
Why is Drives illustrated?
Yeah, the
like
only
that?
one-
I don't
Because
think
they don't have the suit yet.
Yeah, I think they don't have.
This
the-
happens a lot with first scans.
So
They're like, what do you got?
I like the drive form. I'm not too big a fan of the jutting tires out the shoulders, but I will get used to it over time.
Do you know what? It kind of looks like he's got like Optimus Prime color
He
going.
does.
Wow.
Like the white and reds and the blue.
But yeah, looking at
America.
each of these forms, we can clearly see a theme of the gimmick item for each show is on the shoulder pauldrons.
Yeah.
Build's got full bottles. Exade has Mighty Action X Gashet.
Oh!
Gates has icons, and or Gates Ghost armor has icons, and Drive has
back to
the
the
tires.
So what are they gonna do for Kuga Agito?
No, go back to the top of the
We'll
other
see.
one. I want to see.
Well, for Agito, it's probably fresh fish.
Or tomatoes?
So,
Oh, and
so
what I-
apparently the forms are called armors. So like Zeo Build Armor, Zeo Exade Armor, Gates Ghost Armor, and Gates Drive Armor.
I don't know why, but Bill to me looks like a Beetleborg.
A little bit.
I think it's the
I
weapon.
think a lot of it is the
weird.
fact that the weapon's on the wrist.
Yeah, the weapon. It's probably the weapon.
Yeah.
What I also like is that the ride watch is like, it's not like rider's face on the front and then like they're all the same color. Like they're actually each respective rider's colors.
Yeah,
so
they're
I
all
like
gonna
that.
match up color scheme
They
wise.
spared no expense. Though.
Yeah, spare no expense. Jurassic Park: Fallen Kingdom in theaters now.
So apparently the way the belt works is when you transform, you put in the ride watches and then you rotate it, which means the belt is not only another watch, but it's an hourglass as well.
So no, and that's great about this belt because
Just
I like when
every
belts have
time gimmick in.
more functionality than just you insert thing into it. That's kind of what the build driver was lacking. Because all you had like was insert bottle and then crank.
I like how up at the top it's like Kuga all the way to Build.
Yeah, this scan shows all the 20 Heisei riders.
Forza
up top.
form's gonna be fucking cool too.
It's called
Can't wait
Forza Armor.
I'm just gonna
Whatever.
feel sorry for Hibiki because Hibiki's design is so out there. Zeo's not gonna be able to just handle it.
All I know is
They're the same color though. Like all he's got to do is put on a hat.
whatever the
But he's got a
wizard,
new hat.
whatever the wizard armor is gonna look like, it's gonna be cool. Because wizard forms are always cool.
And that's the thing, like, Zeo's base form kind of looks halfway between Wizard and Ghost in a way.
Yeah.
Particularly the helmet.
I like it. I like the contrast in the colors. I agree.
I like the simplicity of it.
Was it Cell who said that the belt should have stopped? That
The watch?
wrist strap should have stopped at the
No, the
belt?
wrist strap should have stopped
Yeah,
right where the
it
belt
really
was.
Can you
should have.
put in the password for
Oh,
the?
yeah.
There's something in design called leading lines.
Right?
And leading lines show where your eye is supposed to go. That
Hey.
leading line is telling us, look at my crotch.
Right?
Hey,
That's
Look
how
at that
half of
mimic.
it's closer
Well,
design.
wait a minute. Now I think we could talk about this. We could talk about the fact that some of us believe this could be a woman. If the leading line's making us go, what do you think?
There are a lot of
Oh,
people.
No,
Now, here's the thing.
Male or female?
Let me be perfectly clear. If
Kamen Rider Blade.
if Zeo or Gates are women, I am perfectly okay with that.
We are confirm we are gonna get our first gender neutral rider.
I mean, he's already asexual.
It's an alien.
But anyways,
That would be cool.
I don't think there's enough evidence
I like
to
that too.
definitively say that. The reason people are thinking it's a woman is because of the thick chest plates.
okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say this. looking at this picture, because I was expecting a lot more.
Lane looks really excited
Hold on,
about that.
hold on, thought, like,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, maybe, yeah, like, I get why people are saying it because of the chest plate. Here's my argument against it, though. Look at these sides. They're too...
Masculine.
Yeah. Like, there's not enough of an hour.
This doesn't look like a
No
female
hips
suit
there,
actor.
Yeah, exactly. The hips aren't, like... out
The hips
enough.
are not lying.
Yeah, there are no hips.
That proves nothing. Like, I'm watching Go Buster right
No,
now.
I know,
and the
but I'm
suit
just
actor is a guy.
I'm just saying, if I was looking at this and my mind wouldn't jump to woman. Again, if it is, that'd be great. That'd be amazing.
There's also the pink, but on the other hand, decade.
Right? This
I like
is
the
decade
pink on
2,
it.
Or who
so...
knows? Maybe, yeah, gender neutral.
When I first saw it, my first thought was like, Lane's gonna dig this.
No.
Elaine, what did you want to say?
Oh, so I was gonna take Gar's like idea of him being a robot and expand it further. What if he's like built by an evil organization and his sole purpose is to
Destroy
go
the
back
riders.
in time? No, and
actually
and
destroy all the riders.
all the past riders.
That
That's
would be
what I
interesting.
literally just said
No, no.
before you cut me
Oh,
off.
I'm so sorry, Gar.
I
sorry,
love
sorry,
Terminator.
sorry. But yeah,
It is
And that leads me into my theory about the show. I think the villains of Zeo will be Foundation X. Because not only would it...
The villains of Zeo were the Machine Empire.
Because not
We're
only...
allowed one Power
Uh,
Ranger CO joke,
runs
and
the
that was
Discord.
the
Right?
joke.
That was it.
I'm
Chris, send me an
I'm
invite to the
sorry,
Discord.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Because not only would it be a perfect culmination of 20 years of shadowy backplots, but it would also mean that this series is O versus X.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be pretty cool.
Right?
This is an
I don't know. I don't care about that thing on the front.
Someone left me because of that joke. No, I said almost said according to Kamen Rider Blaze. Okay, you're Kamen
yeah.
Rider Blaze now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What, this?
Yes.
Yeah, here, pass this down.
Alright, I'm just sending Tom an invite to the Discord. Okay, so...
I will say this. Now that we have seen a full body shot of Zeo, I dig it.
I like it, actually.
it's not bad. It's not the best suit I've seen. Like, still goes to Drive for me. Drive has the best base suit ever.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah, Lane.
Surprise! He still likes his drive.
I love Drive. Hey, all
Can
you
this,
need
okay,
is
can
Drive.
this
I
please
wanna
be the
watch
thumbnail?
Drive.
Can this be the thumbnail for Extra? So if you click
Oh
on
my
that picture
God.
there, so someone's like,
I
"See,
saw
proof,
this."
proof that it's a girl.
V antenna means Vagina.
Vagina.
Yeah, so V antenna means vagina,
She
girly
has-
color, big breast, sexy pose, sexy butt, no dick.
There is a dick! Look, it's like bendy, as if there was something poking it from behind.
either that or Seiji Nakai was just getting on Sage.
He's like, oh, this new rider suit, just.
Oh my
Well,
God.
actually, that pink stripe on the leg, that is the original symbol for women. So, you never know.
Again, if it is, perfectly okay with that. We need more
He's
female
both.
riders. He's
He's both.
asexual and agendered.
Anyways, that's
The
the
old
thumbnail.
demographics rider.
The ultimate neutral rider.
There we go.
I don't feel one way or the other.
If I don't make it, tell my wife. Hello.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the build armors, and I actually kind of like the X8 armor. I like how kind of creepy it looks. The Ghost one's cool. I like the Drive one.
I like all of them.
The
You know what?
rider form?
So far, everything that I've seen, I have to admit, at no point am I like, I don't love that. Like, I love all of it. I just think it looks so fun. It looks so new. I'm so excited. It's not Banjo.
And this is where I fear about Zeo. It's going to be so up the ass with the anniversary stuff. It's just going to forget to be its own thing.
You know what?
You mean like Decade did?
I'm
Yes.
hoping they've learned. I'm hoping the fact that he's not turning into them means that there's a plot in between. And I'm hoping that, well, what I would love is that it's something in the future, like, Marty, we got to do something about your kids. You've got to come back in time to fix it. And there are missions that only part of the mission is going back in time to get the power.
Whoa. Doc. Are you trying to tell me that these riders don't have gimmicks? Precisely.
Where we're going, we don't need.
What do we get?
Wow.
What do we get gimmicks or something? No, it's your gimmicks. Something's got to be done about your gimmicks.
And here's the thing. Zeo is going to be a lot more meaningful for our crowd in particular because we've actually watched the last 10 shows, whereas when Decade aired, I myself had only watched Kabuto and Kiva.
Filthy
Yeah, I had
casuals.
I hadn't seen any of them. I used it as a sampler going, ooh, I kind of like
Please
that
let
guy
his-
with the fucking cards.
Please let his bike be based off the DeLorean.
Where
Oh, that
is
would be
his
cool.
bike?
The DeLorean
I
bike.
think-
Okay,
No,
dude,
no,
we've barely seen him. That doesn't mean there's no bike.
No.
I'm guessing that he has like an hourglass because it's already sort of shaped like a bike.
Right.
You know
Where
what?
we're going, we don't need bikes.
And then,
Yeah, he's
It's
got
just
a
a
time
time
travel with a
machine.
bike.
No.
But the thing is, you know what? I'm waiting for them to say, like, we've listened to the fans and we're going to make him riding the bike a priority. Build! Remember when Build had a bike? He doesn't even really take calls on it anymore, even.
yeah.
When he got phoned by them, and that was like, oh yeah, he has that. I guess
Go-
they've sold enough of them.
Ghost used his bike like twice.
And it was the
Hey,
coolest
Ghost
thing.
and Ant-Man and the Wasp used their bike more than Ghost.
Right? Right?
Okay, I'm in the theater. It
Oh
is
my
10:30 in the morning. I'm watching that movie, and when Ghost appears, I go, Daikaigan! And on the other side of the theater, the only other person in the theater, there was myself, my girlfriend, and this guy and his girlfriend. He goes, Henshin!
Oh my
And I'm
God.
like,
Nice.
the odds!
New friend!
Well, I mean, what are the odds that the fucking actor who plays Ghost, her last name is Kamen?
Yeah,
Really?
last
What?
name's Common.
I told you that. Hana, what's her name? I'm looking at
That's
it.
amazing.
Her
Yeah.
name is-
Lord Hellfire, we're probably like 15 minutes in.
Yeah, and
Probably half
we're
an
not
hour.
even done the first story yet.
I'm gonna say though, I'm excited
Well,
to
okay,
get my
what's
hands on the
bigger?
Ride Watch.
What news is bigger than Zio right now?
No, nothing, but my point is there's more to look at.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ichi. Her name is Hannah John Kamen.
That's fucking amazing!
And it's spelled like Kamen Rider.
Oh my god!
Now keep in mind, Gamma and Lot, that was pretty fucking amazing. I like that movie.
Why wasn't Ghost a thing when Kamen Rider Ghost came out? Because then we could have made a thumbnail.
Oh, also,
They were deep in the deal.
So what's the next picture? Sorry, Gar.
yeah,
Go
that's fine. No, if you scroll down, because we see a bit of Kamen Rider Gates. I'm sorry to say this might offend a ton of people now. He reminds me too much of the Family Kamen Rider with the color design.
Oh,
You know what?
A little
you know
bit.
What? You know what? That's good. I'm happy with that.
Wait a minute, isn't that that's the actual suit?
Yeah.
So why is it an illustration of it?
No, because this is his default form, and the one up here is his drive
Oh,
armor.
that looks way too similar.
Well,
Yeah,
because it's
but-
armor.
I like
'cause
that
it's
they
red.
shared the same suit design. It just
Almost like they're using the same belt. Oh wait.
And look, his cod piece goes down
You
too.
know what
Yeah,
his?
the
yeah.
black
You know
one
what
looks
they're-
less weird though.
You know what the belts kind of remind me of? They remind me of the V buckle from Ryuki.
They remind me of watches.
Well,
No,
no,
Gar, no, I don't think that's true. I think you just like Ryuki too much.
No, someone showed a picture comparing this driver with the root gyro.
Yeah, there's your comparison.
You insert a thing into it.
Oh.
Yeah, and then look, during G, ultra capsules, full bottles.
Yep.
This crystals and watches. They're both circular and they have the face of the.
Yep.
Or Ultraman X. The hero is stuck in a machine. Kamen Rider Drive. The belt has somebody inside it. They came out the exact same year,
What the fuck?
Oh,
except X came a bit earlier.
Chris,
Yep.
do me a favor. When you were talking to Toku Dave and you're ordering a belt for probably you and Lane,
I mean, I'm not interested in the driver that much.
Lane, are you getting it?
Maybe.
Let me know.
We'll
I
see.
want in on it.
Okay.
I want that driver on day one.
Okay.
Well, it'd probably be like day 30 because
I kind of
No, I mean
honestly.
day one that it comes out here.
I want to be an adult about this year with this year's series.
Lane,
and
don't
see...
be an adult. Don't,
No. Let me finish.
Lane, grow down. Don't be an adult.
The
No.
point of being an adult is you decide what
Well,
being
no,
an
no.
adult means.
Guys,
Who said that?
guys, what he's trying to say
I
is
forget.
that he's trying to be more cautious with his spending.
And
Ben
also,
Sage.
I'm gonna see
Right,
where the
that's what I
show
heard.
goes, and there might be another rider that shows up later. Then I might be like, "Ooh, yes, money." There you go.
Okay,
That was good advice.
okay. You guys talk to Toku Dave a lot.
Yeah.
Let me know when he knows he's gonna get them, and I'm sure you guys are gonna buy something at some point. It's just
yeah.
really hard for me to get them from the internet from him.
For those who don't know, we're talking about our supplier from itcamefromjapan.com. Tell
check 'em out.
them Castranger sent you, and they'll give you the best deal.
Or
Yeah.
to hike up
Like
the
I like,
fence.
but I mean like
Either or.
it's
Oh,
easier
fuck
for
that.
me to get it when you guys get stuff from him because you do it more often
Yeah.
than for me to order it because getting mail at my place is kind of a mixed bag.
Yeah.
Because you live in
But
an
like,
apartment.
but let me know. Let me know when he's like, because he talked to me about like, hey, you know, I want, you know, Chris will be like, hey, I want all the blue things, and then
Yeah.
like, hey, I got the you know
Well,
the time.
You know
belt
what?
something.
If they make a
So I wanted.
Ryuki Ride Watch?
yes, if they do make a Ryuki one, I'll buy it.
You know they will.
I want that. I want his belt, and I want the ghost dial. That's
Ride Watch.
Ride Watch.
All right, so
You like
next
those?
image. We
What are the odds?
You like
Ryuki
those?
one.
I love.
Oh my
Ghost.
god! it's-
Two!
Okay, Ghost isn't my favorite series, but he's one of my favorite riders.
I have to say it might be because it was my first ever one. I watched in its entirety, so a lot of it
Yeah.
was new to me, and it was just like, oh, this is so
You
cool.
know what? It's basically a show where it had everything against it, but you got to work to love it. And once you, and the thing is, it's one of the shows where I liked all the supplementary casts. Like Inari, I loved.
Onari was amazing. I love yours.
Yeah.
You could also say that about the first Ant-Man movie.
Yeah.
And everything working against it, but it was
Yeah.
a little movie that could.
Also, in my opinion, the Ghost suit is the most beautiful suit in Kamen Rider history, in my opinion.
I just love orange, so I'm biased.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I love it too.
All right, so looking at our next scan, we can see more of the confirmed ride watches. So we got
We're still on the first.
Exade, Ryuki, Brave, and Rogue. And then on the other side, we got Forze, Fize, Mach, and Meteor.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing. So they're making secondary rider gimmicks too.
Oh yeah,
I'm
because
excited.
Well,
everybody
they gotta sell these things. Like, they gotta sell more than 20 different varieties.
we
which
can sell
means-
the show at once.
which means-
Honestly, if you want to be smart with distributing these, buy series. So it's like if you get if there's a drive set, drive and Mach.
Yeah.
Fize and Kaiser.
And
X8
Chaser.
Brave.
And Chaser, you Philistine.
Yes.
We will never forget!
I'll never forget
We're
Chaser.
going to do fusions of the right.
Him and Og will be back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ozanok.
Did you watch Heisei Final?
Yeah, man, that was...
Feelsy.
Okay, like, literally, like, he fades away, and I'm like, Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
Right?
No.
I'm pretty sure we made that joke.
If we continue down, so yeah, here's more of the Jiku driver.
Oh hey, a Chrono Saber.
Pretty much.
Oh look, it's another sword that turns into a gun.
What? I actually like the design of this one.
No.
I do.
It's apparently the name of the weapon.
It looks like fucking Soul Edge.
I actually have to say, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of just the sword gun combo. That's why I like the steering wheel sword and the door gun from Drive, because it was a separate sword and gun.
I don't mind it when the design is done right, and I like this design.
The only time it's been really good was the Muso saber and
Disagree.
the wizard sword gun.
Disagree.
That's why I
I
like,
don't like those.
Build's main weapon, the drill crusher, because
you-
it's a
like,
gun
did you ever
and
sell-
a drill.
Did you ever sell your Muso Saber?
Yes, I did. I
Damn
sold
it.
my whole Gaim collection
Damn
for this
it.
one guy. Yeah.
So-
I have some stuff for sale still.
So, the really interesting thing
What do you
about
sell
the
it?
weapon is the
It's
name.
okay.
So
I'll show you later.
the name of this weapon is the Zikan Grade. Instead of saying sword gun, it's the Grade, which is gun blade. I like that.
Oh!
I like that actually.
Yeah.
The time glade.
I don't know. I just see
Like
that
Glade
silver penis
refreshers?
inside. Am I the only one that sees a silver penis in there?
No,
I see a soul.
I mean, we all see what we want to see.
I will say I do like the gun mode.
How's your relationship with your mother, Mr. Savage?
Yeah.
Just go full Freud.
Freudian.
Speaking of fictional characters,
Freudian.
that's how much I
Oh.
respect Freud's work.
Oh my goodness, it's Filthy Frank.
It's time to stop.
It's time to stop.
No. Okay, save this picture because we're gonna need that as a thumbnail for when, like, we really hate Zio as a horrible rider show. It's time to stop.
Okay, I have
No more.
I have a meme challenge. Remember Pilly Polio?
Yes.
Yeah, how can you forget?
I have a
Freudian?
meme challenge for the Discord, and
Oh, God.
if somebody does it, I will sing the part I know of a theme song for a Super Sentai.
Where are your riders? Where the fuck are your riders?
I need you to
toy.
mock up some kind of amalgam of Kamen Rider Gates and Gates McFadden from Star Trek.
Oh my god.
Please.
Kamen Rider Gates McFadden.
I was ready to put money down that you were gonna say Bill Gates.
Just it.
Oh.
Steve
No,
Bells.
that's not even as. That's
Steve
too
Bells.
too obvious.
It has to be with Beverly Crusher. Okay?
I love
Beverly.
You started talking about the challenge, and Blaze was like, "I will win," and then you said what it was. I might not win.
It's Vince McFadden is Dr. Beverly Crusher on Star Trek Next Gen, in case you didn't know. So there go.
Oh my God! We should have Kamen Rider Gates should be the woman and or a gay man and have a relationship with Kamen Rider Ghost.
Because she got involved with that sexy space ghost.
Yeah.
That was an actual episode, people.
Yeah, they went from coast to coast.
Oh my God!
Is that what we call it now?
Nothing
Space
in
Ghost.
this. I grew up with my mom being obsessed with Star Trek, so I got all of that despite never
Yeah.
seeing
Just
it.
Picard shows up. Shut up, Zio.
Do you think Zio is a boy
Shut
or a
up,
girl?
Zio.
A chair.
Do you think Zio is a boy or a girl? 45% of polled people said a chair.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on DeviantArt, average.deviantart.com. But whenever I put up polls, there's always a joke answer, and sometimes it's memes. But like whatever the joke answer is, that's the one that's gonna win.
Of
like,
course.
I'm like, hey, what do you think of the new studio shoots? Good, bad, mediocre. You know, is this lost? Is this lost? Will win.
Yeah.
Because people are assholes!
Who would you rather want to win? Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton? Harambe.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah, can we get a Harambe for him?
I think we need to move on to the next.
So-
one.
Yeah, we've been on this for way too
the
long.
tagline for Zio is apparently "Rejoice for the birth of a new king."
Is this Lion King?
Boom!
Because
The
Zio means
sword
Time
for the
King.
blind.
Gonna be a Kamen Rider.
Don't mind. He's just like going through time killing riders. Don't mind me, just cleaning up the timeline.
Or alternatively,
Oh my God! Look at
Rejoice for the birth of the new king. We could like be a Black Panther
Oh, yes.
sort of deal.
Someone showed us the first suit look at Drive Armor.
They just took Dryer on and put Oreos on him.
Yep.
It works.
That's amazing, actually.
All right. So next, we have some rumored plot details. So, in 2018, a mysterious man, Kamen Rider Gates, arrives from 50 years in the future, claiming to be the main character's grandson, along with Kamen Rider Build.
So
Kiryu
they're
Sento.
using New Deno's plot.
No, they're using Decade's plot because Kiva appeared in Decade.
Okay,
Wait,
but New
Build
Deno
with them?
was Deno's grandson.
Yeah. So they're using both.
Like,
Yeah.
the two men are looking to bestow the power to control time on the main character.
Wait, what the fuck is that thing in the fucking? That's that dog thing.
It's
Doggy Kruger.
Doggy Kruger.
Yeah.
It's the guy
It's,
that made
it's,
the post.
this is a forum post, and that's his
No,
avatar.
what the hell is that?
To save the world
it's
in the
from
future,
SPD.
he is seeking out many warriors of the past who
And new life and new
He must
civilization.
these
Wait.
warriors of legends were known as Kamen
Wait,
Riders.
wait, hold on. Warriors of Legend. I don't think 50 years is enough to call things legend.
Hey, Luke Skywalker vanished 30 years ago.
And that was
apparently-
the stupidest plot line of that movie.
Well, I think the idea is that if, like how Tomoko talked about riders in Forza, most of them are not well known by the public.
Wait, a time where an unknown life form grows wild. A
Yeah,
time
'cause they're
where
Probably
matters
probably
are
Build.
A time where games are threatening humanity. In various times, our main character will meet the heroes of old, and with their help, grow.
Is
They
peace.
too must become the legend known as Kamen Rider. Thus, they must become the ruler of time. The G.O. Rejoice, for unto us a new king is born. New program, Kamen Rider Zio, begins September 2018.
He is stronger than before.
What is he, fucking
Okay,
Jesus?
He finds the legends of the Knights of Ternanog.
The new king is born on this day in a manger.
So,
Blaze, I don't give a shit if they've only been around for 22 years. They're not as special as we think
Hey
they
man,
are.
I've seen on Twitter people talk about memes from last year as being legends.
People who talk about memes, though.
People are wildly attracted to hyperbole.
now here's a
I
question
thought you
to
were going to say
yourself.
people are wildly attracted to memes.
If the original
That too.
Ultraman be considered a legend?
Is this legend?
God damn it.
Hey, if they consider X-A to be a legend, then get me the fuck out of here.
Man, I'm kind of now regretting that I met that challenge. I don't know what I'm gonna sing.
There's only Legend of Zelda and Legend by Ridley Scott.
There's only one legend.
also I
okay?
Am
And it's
Legend.
not the Kamen Riders, it's of the Zelda.
Okay, anyways, next. We have scans for Lupinranger.
Ooh,
They
yeah!
look like shit.
So first
What, the
off,
scanned quality or what they portray?
Yes.
No.
we
That was
have
good. Yes.
we have the Lupin Magnum, which is apparently going to be Lupin Red's personal weapon.
Is it also a sword?
It's also a robot.
Okay, that's
It's
different.
a gun that
Oh, I saw Billy Polio!
It's a gun that turns into another gun, attaches to another
Oh
gun.
my god.
wait.
Oh, Pilly Polio.
Right?
How did Pilly Polio become?
What the fuck?
You know what? You know what?
Oh, look,
since
It was
Zio's
when I
a
said
chair.
Pilly Polio, you absolutely lost your shit. Like you left
I
it in,
did.
and everybody. I think it was more about like it wasn't that it was really that funny. It's that it was really that funny to you.
Me?
Yeah,
See, I
like
didn't
you
know-
were just like you're like Pilly Polio.
I didn't know who Pilly Polio was. The only thing I know from that show is that we are #1 thing. So
No,
I
the joke.
actually
Okay,
watched that.
so I
Oh
forget
my
what
God,
it was.
we actually gotta
but,
explain this
I
whole
was talking
thing.
about.
Guys, Emily, you first.
Here's the legend of Pilly Polio.
You see, it could be a legend.
Yeah, that is a legend. Okay, so someone,
Good call.
I'm not sure who, was on a subreddit for fetishes of people being frozen. Like, people freezing in time,
Oh yeah.
like...
So there's a lot of Back to the Future and Frozen.
No, I mean frozen in time, and in one of the movies, I forget which one, there was a scene in which Poppy People Popo and Naga were frozen in place.
Yeah.
And the person obviously wasn't familiar with who they were, so their caption said that it was Pilly Polio and some chick from Power Rangers.
Which is extra funny because Naga is a man.
Yes. And they referred to it as like Super Sentai X8 as well, which...
Yeah. But and the thing is, it might not have been exactly Pilly Polio, but
Yeah,
Pilly Polio was
just-
what I remembered
Pilly
their
Polio.
attempt at her name, and I just said, "Oh, like Pilly Polio or something," and then I was like, "Pilly Polio."
What? What's with that voice?
That's my impression of you losing your
I
shit.
sound like Cooper Godfrey.
Pilly Polio.
No, you're
Sound like Paul.
yeah, you sound like Paul trying to do an impression.
Shania Twanger.
So anyways,
So, the Lupin Magnum, which can transform into a robot,
Sorry.
also combines with the VS Changer and can apparently combine with the rest of the VS
So
vehicles.
it's a robot that turned into a gun?
It's a gun that combines with the Changer that also becomes a mech that also combines with the other mechs.
It's
I'm
like
gonna wait for-
Megatron.
I'm gonna wait for the Lupin Blue Steel.
it's like
It,
Spanda's devil
No.
fruit.
I would love there to be a Lupin Blue thing.
Sword elephant.
it kind of reminds me of the Cocker Rangers, Juso Fighters, or the Battleborgs.
Yeah.
Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers.
Alright, and next we have our shot of the Victory Striker.
That's cool. It's a fucking Boeing 747.
It is.
Is Captain Scully gonna fly this thing into the show?
Is that the thing that it'll work instead of Good Striker?
It looks like the Lupin's version of a Good Striker upgrade because it's not only big, but it turns into its own robot. And it also, if you put it in the VS Changer, it gives Lupin Red his super form, which actually is just called Super Lupin Red. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
The mech form combines with...
What about Super Patron Red?
we haven't seen any of that yet, but maybe soon. But apparently the Victory Striker combined its normal mech form, combines it with the Splash Trigger Machine and the Magic Dial Fighter, which is a fire truck and a blimp, respectively.
A glimpse magical.
I guess.
And then if we go down, here is the Siren Striker.
It's a fucking tank!
Yeah, it's a fucking tank with sirens and shit on it.
And it's got like Kuwagata claws that fold out.
Yeah, so this is kind of disappointing, but apparently it's if you put it in the VS Changer, or, yeah, it gives a power-up for Lupin X.
Look at that picture in the Discord.
It's amazing.
Why isn't it Patronichigo?
Yeah, for some reason, Lupin X uses the VS Changer and the Siren Striker to form Super Lupin X.
That's really weird.
Oops, all Lupins.
Kind of disappointed
That's
about
kind
that.
of biased against the
So yeah, whereas the Victory Striker forms Victory Lupin Kaiser, the Siren Striker forms Siren Lupin Kaiser?
Wait a minute, are you saying that the Japanese have a thing for Lupin? No. No.
No.
No.
So that's
What?
kind of disappointing
No.
that, like,
Lupin X just happened and we already know about his super form.
right?
so weird.
Ultraman Rube just debuted, and we already got scans for his final
Yeah, but
form,
it's Ultraman. Those shows are half the length.
and they're 10 times better.
Oh, so I think I figured out
Debatable.
who Kamen Rider 8 really is. It's BJ Stagg.
Oh, yeah.
Hashtag Photoshop BJ Stag into a random token
Battle
focus.
Fever J, and it's just Battle Fever J, but with BJ Stag.
Man, I want a picture of Beverly Crusher, embracing BJ Stag.
Next.
We're doing that.
Another scan shows that apparently Patron Ichigo will get to use the gold train to basically
As the
give
fucking Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, I know, right?
Thank you.
So he gets like this fucking train fist. It's fucking awesome.
Man, I love that.
You did better make train noises when he punches
This
someone.
does put a smile on my face.
Panther Rangers are better than Lupinrangers.
I cannot wait to see him punch something to death with this thing.
Fun isn't something one
Ichi.
considers when upholding justice, but this puts a smile on my
He's not gonna
face.
punch anything. He's gonna go like this.
Yeah.
Or maybe maybe because it's the head of the gold train, it'll like shoot like
That
an
has
cannon.
to be what they're doing.
You know what? It's
though.
probably going to be hard to use. In order to actually punch somebody, it needs lots of training.
Or the soul of someone.
Also, so you can't actually snap your fingers with the gauntlet.
He did though.
MatPat says otherwise.
He has the power to change reality. He can do
He can
whatever.
make a fucking snap.
He can snap his balls if he wanted to.
Again, if you guys would have let me finish, the toy won't let you actually do the snap.
Okay, we're not talking about the toy.
The toy also doesn't have the ability to eat breakfast, but you don't see Thanos starving to death.
All
Are you
right.
saying that the Infinity Gauntlet needs to eat breakfast?
No, I'm saying the
No, the
Infinity
guy wearing
Gauntlet
it.
should have been should have let you like
Part of a
do the
balanced
snap.
universe.
Speaking of a balanced
no,
universe,
that's actually really good.
Yasuyuki
Maikawa.
I love that they give all
Soichi.
the women flowers, but they gave him one too, because it's like, we love you.
Well,
Right?
no, they get
Hey, he's
everyone
fantastic.
flowers.
Do they ever want
Yeah.
these flowers? Yeah.
It's like, hey, you're done filming. Here are
Yeah,
your
he
flowers.
was pretty
They
great.
gave graphite flowers. So yeah, Yasuyuki Maikawa had made a post on the Toei Rider Build Twitter, confirming that they have wrapped up filming the final episode of Kamen Rider Build's TV show, and they gave him some flowers to celebrate his amazing performance. And according to the translation of the tweet, apparently he does something in the final episode that they've described as cranked up.
He makes the best cup of coffee in the world.
He finally makes a good cup of coffee.
He makes that shirt work with that jacket.
No.
That's pretty cranked.
No. Yeah, he get. Oh my goodness, what if he's Commander Black?
What if that's just
He makes space coffee.
what if
the
that's
end,
no? What if that's just been Evolved's goal the whole time? Is just to make the ultimate
Cup of
perfect
coffee.
cup of coffee.
I was at Starbucks.
Why did
earlier,
that
I think-
require destroying Mars?
I was at Starbucks earlier, and my girlfriend
Different
made me that,
flavors!
so I'm already there.
Mars had the best coffee ever. He couldn't handle it. He
Yeah.
destroyed Mars.
It's got coffee.
Why the hell are we
Anyways,
making
The
meth?
flavor of
See,
paradise.
Seagard, that's the pixelated censoring I wanted for Bird on.
Well, you should have told me that. All you said was censor.
I know, but I assumed you knew what I meant.
No.
I'm
There's
sorry.
like 4 kinds
Say
of sense.
pixelated then.
Yeah.
I
Mosaic,
actually
something.
like the one with the bar though. I thought that was cute.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, next. Confirmed, we are getting Super Sentai Artisan Digitizer and Battle Razor from Mega Ranger.
So,
AKA
then Space Morphers.
the In-Space Morpher and Battleizer.
What was the number combination?
335.
335.
And then for the Silver Rangers, it was MEGA Mega.
I've never seen that show, so I don't know what the hell's going on.
Mega Ranger, it's pretty much
Wait,
video
wait.
game Sentai.
No, wait, never mind. I was gonna say the Silver Ranger, but he was. I was thinking of the Titanium Ranger.
I like the
Man, they
Titanium
love cell
Ranger.
phones.
It looks nice.
It does.
The wrist
Oh, is this the
warmers-
one that's like 3?
We need more
Yeah,
wrist
we
warmers.
just
The,
said
the numbers are right there on the panel.
They look like remolded
Oh yeah, look at that.
Xenizers. That
Wouldn't surprise me,
It's just a Fies phone you wear on your wrist.
right?
Like an Apple phone?
So if you liked Mega Ranger,
or if you like Power Rangers in space.
these are
Remember, don't press
both.
don't press the number 3.
Why? Why is it if you press number 3?
If you press number 3 on the
You
other
get
wrist
all
thing,
of the
it gives
muscles.
the battleizer for Andros. Because that little kid pressed the 3 on it on his device.
You got a battleizer out of it.
Yep, first battleizer. So that's cool.
Alright, next.
Next, and I know Lane will like this,
Hey,
we have our first looks at Super Mini-Pla of the Astro and Delta Megazords, aka Galaxy Mega and Delta Mega.
That's cool, but
They
they're
look
not
nice.
they're not legacy ones though.
But Lane, that's never
These-
going to happen.
These are
I know it's
prototypes of the upcoming
Hasbro could
figures.
do it.
one day, Lane.
Hasbro will continue the legacy line.
No, they won't. They're
Yes, they
gonna
will.
rebrand
Sorry,
that
Phase
whole
Core. I
thing.
thought Lane would be more excited.
Pixelated fist.
No, that's cool. Like, I'm not too into the mini plus. It's like more Gar's thing.
Oh wait! You gotta show Cell the Ninja Falcon Mega.
Show me that first, yeah. That's neat.
Yeah.
Ichi, you know what should be on this list because it is Sentai related, and I'm here. The new line of pops that are gonna be the fucking Power Ranger Zords.
Oh my god.
You know you have to. Paul's calling me
They
again.
also have the.
It's
I
almost-
believe you are mispronouncing Daijujin.
Daijujin.
Daijuji.
You're the king of mispronouncing
Yeah,
things, Tom.
Extra.
I know that's why it's irony.
Okay.
Ooh, I think people forgot about my challenge. I don't think I'm gonna have to sing.
This is still extra.
It's funny that you mentioned that, Sal, because, bam, that's our next story.
Hey-oh.
A plethora of new Funko Pop vinyls confirmed, the most notable of which is the fucking Ultra Zord.
Jesus fucking Christ!
10 inches tall.
No, and like at first I was like, oh, it's just the Dragon Zord in, but then I look, if you look a
No,
little
it's
closer,
the
oh no,
Megazord's
there's
in
the
there.
Megazord in there.
It's the Ultra Zord.
Jesus Christ!
The
Are you gonna get that?
I'm
Sal?
gonna try.
Fuck.
I even wouldn't mind
Fucking
having
Target, man.
I hate Target so much.
Right?
We used to have it.
I mean, at least we got the sexy Ian Malcolm pop brought over here, so that was cool. So maybe we'll get this one
Did
too.
you see the other ones that they have though?
Yep, so we got
The pumpkin.
I don't care about these ones
Ooh.
so much, but I get why they have them.
we got Helmetless Rangers, the first 6.
Make it with their weapons.
Why?
And then we got the Evil Space Aliens,
I like the two monsters they chose.
Pudgy Pig, and Pumpkin Wrapper.
I mean, I love
why
Pudgy
not
Pig.
Swat and Babu?
That is weird.
I don't remember the rapping pumpkin.
I
He was
do.
from YouTube footage.
Yeah.
That's why you don't.
Which makes it
remember
even
him.
more special that he's been included here.
Yeah, that's actually.
And those two monsters are apparently only at GameStop.
God, Goldar and Zed look great though.
And you want the best part? Rita and Zed are a 2-pack.
Oh really?
Yeah, so you like because they're married, you can't have one without the other.
Fucking the Tiger Zord, yes!
It looks so weird though.
The lips.
Like the lips.
I love my lips!
Like,
no, but you
I
know
thought the whole thing about Pops was that they don't have lips. What's
Some
with
of
the
them do.
lips?
Some pops
Some
up.
do.
It's a robot.
Well, you know what? It's because the Megazord itself has them.
The black Megazord looks great.
But you know what they should do?
Morphicon exclusive.
They should make an exclusive Lord Zed pop like somewhere with just him on his throne.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be awesome.
Or just release the throne.
Fucking Hot Topic
Oh,
exclusive though.
yeah.
Now I gotta
No,
go to
you're not going to be
store.
like Power Morphicon who's like, here, buy this $60 figure, and also if you want $100 throne.
I'll tell you guys a story about Pops like being taken by assholes.
It happens
When
a lot.
when they released the Dragon Zord, and a lot of like the other like Comic Con
Dragon Caesar.
Yeah.
I'm a
Comic
hipster.
Con exclusive ones. Like I went in the morning, there was a line, right? And in front of me was like 7 or 8 guys who were taking full advantage of the you can have like up to 5, and they were just buying as many as they could.
What dicks.
And they were just because you know they were going to jack up the price later.
Yeah,
That's what
scalpers.
they
They,
do. They're
they
fake
actually
flippers.
no, and the greatest thing was there's actually at least in my store there's a policy now. You can only have 2.
Nice.
Like you can have 1, maybe pick up 1 for your friend, and they might even go just to 1 from now on.
I would say 2.
2 is fine.
2,
'cause-
I think, is at the beginning, and as it gets like lower, you know, like they got less, they might make it to 1.
Like, because you could tell these guys were there just to get them so they could, like, sell them for, like,
It's like
$100
fucking
bucks.
guy. It's like I'm the second person in line. Yeah, I'll have 50,000 tickets, please. All right, we're sold out.
Yeah, exactly.
They get past the limits by bringing groups of people like that.
Well,
Yeah.
that one you can't really change anything because it's still it's you know it's feet on the floor, right?
Yeah. And you know what? Again, 2 is a good limit. 2 is a good limit.
1 for
And-
box and
Well,
one for
during the
Is
San
that
Diego
a-
Comic Con
I-
2014, they were hiring homeless people to stand in lines. I kid you
Oh
not.
my
Yeah,
fuck.
that was fucked up. But yeah, so I know I'm going to have to deal with that shit, because Hot Topic
The
is always
moral
a
of the
bitch to
story
get.
is scalper fuckfaces will always find a way around rules.
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
Next,
Life of
Thanks for putting this in.
Premium Bandai has indeed listed Gentoku's shirts from the last couple episodes.
How they gotta be? Please tell me they're absurdly expensive.
Yeah.
All the shirts retail for 32.40 yen, so,
So
that's
it's gonna
like
be like
40 bucks.
50 after
Okay.
shipping and markup.
Time out. What's the anonymity here? Like, why did you guys go, to this?
Because this is his new gimmick where he's trying to be all memey, and like anytime anyone says something, he just like zips down his jacket and he's got a shirt to respond with.
I love that
Oh.
Grease called him. I was like, how long you been wearing that?
And he didn't get an answer. They just cut away. So first off, we have the one from episode 40 that reads "So Bold" in white. We have the pink shirt that reads "Approachable," and then the black shirt from episode 41 that reads "The Next Level of Frontin'."
Oh, can I?
Wait. So this actually goes with our characters.
Yeah.
The pink one is approachable.
Can I plug something?
The white one is so bold.
Can I plug something while we're talking about Jen Coco? Can I show my video of
yes,
Jen? Go to YouTube, Domain Films. There's a video. It's right there. Kamen Rider Rogue's secret identity revealed.
Oh.
Yeah, let's give that a...
You made this?
Oh, yeah. This is my first attempt. Look how well it lines up.
Oh, Tom, that's amazing!
Yeah,
Good
that's
work,
really
sir.
And when it comes up with the bottles is when it would come up with the product in the commercial.
That's
Yeah,
great.
that worked out
Nice.
really well.
I put that on all social media. It was shared a lot.
I'm trying to work on a video where it's Keiichiro and it's the La Man.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to
And
work
then
on that.
also for sale in this batch of shirts, the two from episode 43, the black shirt that says goodbye and the purple shirt that says I agree.
You know, as stupid as it is, I just like him so much. Like,
At least he's not doing his stupid ass outfit of the week anymore.
you know what? It could be worse. He could have a weird, like, you know, chestnut hair that has like some kind of weird weave into it, wearing Letterman jackets, and has like this flaming fist.
Do you have like a specific person in mind?
Yeah, it's Banjo. I hate that fucker. Okay, I like Mock more now because he's not Banjo.
Familiar.
Alright, what's next for news?
Let's
Next,
A crotch shot.
Space Sheriff Scheider Blu-ray box set announced.
Yay,
Oh.
Shiner!
Do you like Space Sheriff?
I do.
Then that's for you.
Space Sheriff
Especially
Schneider
Schneider.
stars
I have-
Hiroshi Tsuburaya as Daisa.
Subaraya.
Yeah, he's the grandson of Tsuburaya.
Oh, cool.
Actually?
Yeah, he's like, fuck this, I'm going over to Toei.
Did he rebel against his family?
Yeah.
What?
No one understands me. I'm gonna go to
I'm gonna go become a space cop.
I'm gonna fight Space Godzilla.
Space Godzilla. Wait a minute, this was 1980, so yeah, there
Subaraya.
was no Ultraman.
Yeah, like the first Subaraya, when he sees that, he goes, I have no grandson. You
No.
dishonored the family.
Just if Angie Tsuburaya saw Ultraman nowadays. What the fuck?
What is this shit?
Dishonor.
I don't know. I never got.
Dishonor on you, cow.
Never got into space.
Wasn't my thing.
I like the Space Sheriff series. I was actually thinking about this
I
the
tried.
other day.
I tried. I just couldn't
Just
get into it. I also tried watching Ultraman because I liked it back in the day, but
Blaze in our chat. Fuck you, Dad. I'm gonna go play with Toei. They understand me.
Hey, Tom, I actually kind of want to put that on a shirt.
what?
Just,
Put it on a shirt.
hey, you know who's a fan of Ultraman? Fucking nobody.
Does Space Sheriff grow?
No,
Okay, so
they have
he's
giant
like,
battle fortresses.
Grandpa, you just want to be big and step on over everyone. I'm gonna go to Toei where you don't have to be big to be strong.
You just have to be memorable. Spoilers, he's the only one that has
Then we
died.
wore
so
a
far
rider
in
gimmick
Space
on her belt, which was the style at the time.
So the series will come in 3 boxed sets. The first
Because,
box
of course.
has episodes 1 to 16, includes the box to store the other 2. Second one has episodes 17 to 33, and the final set will be 34 to 49, and the whole set will include a special booklet.
Ooh.
Is it
Ooh, you've tantalized.
Does it have a track listing and description of the special features?
Oh,
Well,
it
I mean,
And
can.
loves their
Gar,
booklets.
Gar's what was it? Ultraman, the one with the band episode.
Ultra 7 episode?
Ultra
12.
7. I remember I was looking in your booklet. It's actually the booklets are really detailed. I like them.
So they quickly go over the show, episode guide.
Yes.
They're all good.
So, the first of the box sets will be released on November 2nd, the second one will be January 9th of 2019, and the final one will be on March 6th, and each of them will be 21,384 yen each, which will be well over 230, 50-ish dollars.
That's a lot of
actually,
Per third.
I actually have something to say
Let me say that's
about
a lot
the
of damn.
Space Squad series.
Okay,
Apparently, the next installment will involve the Winspectors.
cool. I want to watch Winspector.
Yeah, just
I like their
I'm
suits.
still waiting for Metalder to come back.
Maybe they'll reboot it again.
No, that was Kikaider.
Right.
It's different.
I forgot. They're like Ultraman. They blend together in my brain. Next. Kamen Rider Blade's Terunosuke Takazai, who was the guy who played Kotaro, has been cast in a live-action series named Pornographer,
Okay.
which is apparently a boys' love manga. So I guess Kotaro's moved on from Milk.
Hey, remember when Kenzaki's actor was exposed to being in a gay porno, and then his acting career went down to shitter?
It's like the opposite
They
of
said
here.
that he can't be in it now.
Yeah, that's legit happened.
Like, wouldn't
They
it be what
found out
happens
that
when
he
you're
was
acting-
in a homophobic pornography.
Okay?
Homophobic pornography?
So like a
Like
straight-
gay pornography.
Homosexual.
Homosexual.
Homophobic means you don't like
Homophobic
gay
is the
people.
opposite of that.
What the hell?
You know what though? I
That's what
want
I was
to.
wondering
I
what
want to
is
see
that?
the picture of homophobic porno.
I
Right?
What does that do? What do you do in that?
Straight sex.
A girl.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but like, do they like hate gay people beforehand? Is it like, oh, it's,
Like-
I hate these
Let me
people.
show you how it's done!
Yeah.
Hey, baby, I'm here to give you a ride to the gay marriage
To church.
protest. But I don't have any money. I'm sure we can work something out.
Or like, they're outside.
I can do everything but do you up the ass because I'm not like that.
They're outside
Miss
gay
me with that
marriage.
gay shit.
Homophobic porn and-
They're like protesting the gay marriage. I like the way you hold that sign. Thank you. You want to hold something else? I do. Let's go.
Yeah.
What are you selling, Lane?
This is
Well, we're not gonna do this on air.
We're still
Okay,
recording.
next story.
And that's not a good transition.
I gotta walk
from-
around, so I might as well
That's
look
not
at
a good
stuff.
transition from.
Oh,
Some
it's
of the
Milk
steam
Guy.
guns,
Yeah, I said that.
Key Ranger
I didn't know
stuff.
who it actually
Oh, this
was.
stuff up here?
Yeah. Well, not everything, but
So yeah, Kotaro is drinking something in white other than milk.
cool. He's gay.
Oh,
That's it.
I knew
That's the
it.
news.
Yay! This is
about-
fun.
Should we just have like a little fun note about like what you said about the guy, Wu, Agent Wu?
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm so
Oh no.
suggestions.
We'll talk about that at the end because there's a thing.
Which one's this?
That is,
So
Friendship
that's
Ball.
extra, I guess.
This was really long. Sorry.
Bye. We'll see you in the
Well-
podcast, Robert. Thanks, Sel, for coming.
yeah, thanks for listening.
Wait,
Oh,
that
that's
wasn't the
sad.
Oh, you
podcast?
didn't.
Radio Sentai Castranger is brought to you by our generous patrons, Oliver Nilsson, and viewers like you.